Where are we at in terms of PETA? What's your relationship with PETA these days?
Well, the first thing is we don't have a relationship with PETA. We're the research, development and marketing arm of the Australian wool industry. There's not much marketing to do in this area, but the R&D we do, and we continue our investment to find an alternative. It's our highest strategic priority in terms of our on-farm research. We continue to invest in that area and in significant amounts of money. That's not going to stop until we find a solution here. We don't tender ourselves as the industry. We don't sue animal rights organisations. We simply get on with what we're meant to be doing, which is R&D. So that's how we've handled it. It seems to have worked okay for us in the last few years. Of course, once a year we do go to the Northern Hemisphere and communicate what we're doing and the progress we've made in that R&D space. And twice a year we invite the animal rights and animal welfare groups to our office in Sydney for briefings on what we're doing. So that's really what we're doing. We're not we're certainly sticking to what we should be doing, which is the R&D.
What's happening with the trends in mulesing of sheep?
Yeah, look, there's still a good number of sheep in Australia, merino sheep being mulesed, and we don't comment so much on that, whether it's good, bad or indifferent. We simply ask wool growers to keep their animals alive the best way they can, because they're valuable. They're valuable in terms of the meat, and they're valuable in terms of the wool. So look, we encourage wool growers to use the National Wool Declaration and declare what they're doing on farm. Should they be mulesing, we also encourage them to use pain relief on their animals. So they're the things outside the R&D space that we talk about.
The Australian dollar is going to remain high for the year ahead at least. What impact is this going to have on our wool sales? Are you bullish or bearish?
Oh, look, we're quite bullish. We're watching. We've got decent intelligence around the globe that report on demand. We know that the supply side is going to remain tight or static. At least we don't expect to see any growth there in terms of supply. In terms of the stockpiling or supply in the supply chain, there's none. The pipeline's empty. We know that. And the forward sale figures look quite promising, so we're bullish about this. We think that it'll stay around this space. It wants to hover around $11 a kilogram. We'd like to see it at 14 or 16 or even 18. But we're okay with it where it is as a sort of a baseline, and we're forecasting it to be a little bit higher than that.